I am Rajendra Kumar, and you know me. I am very much delighted to see you through live classes. I am standing in front of the whole world. The whole world is taking a look at me in the morning period. The only year went, the new year came. But it is our culture and civilization, and it's our concept. We have to observe, we have to follow it. Wish you a very happy, successful, hilarious, prosper life in the new year. May the new year touch your feet with hilarity, ecstasy, and jubilation. May enjoy your life throughout the year. May you be a successful person and let your life be replete with all types of delectation and jubilation. Now let's start our classes. We all students know that we are studying the sentence. In the grammatical study of the sentence, we are collecting the rules of the transformation of sentences. So many transformation, so many rules of transformation of sentences we are studied, and we are going to step to start the next rule. Okay, let's start. Keep our mind cheerful. The sentence, it is the same topic. The transformation of the sentence. It's a very long chapter in our English grammar. Most of the students don't know about this chapter, but most of the students know only that only the definition of sentence required and their kinds with their definition here of not. This chapter is vast. Section and there are such some affirmative sentences which are mainly composed in the past indefinite tense. They indicate the definite point of time. They consist of the preposition on, after which the name of the day comes. Now I am repeating from the above. There are such some affirmative sentences which are mainly composed in the past indefinite tense. They indicate the definite point of time. They consist of the preposition on, after which the name of the day comes. Such affirmative sentences are to be transformed into negative, the following rules and structures are observed carefully. Now I needed to prepare two different structures. First one belongs to the affirmative, the second one belongs to the negative. The structure of the affirmative sentence: subject plus V2 plus object plus on plus name of the day. Now I'm spelling the structure: subject plus V2 plus object plus on plus name of day. The structure of the negative sentence. How beautiful and brilliant language of English is. One can feel, one can realize its importance in the one's heart. I am so much jubilated to study this English language in my life. Subject plus has, have plus not plus V3 plus since, V3 plus object plus since plus name of day. Now I'm dictating the structure again. The structure of the affirmative sentence: subject plus V2 plus subject plus on plus name of day. The structure of the negative sentence: subject plus have plus not plus V3 plus subject plus since plus name of day. Okay, now we are going to take the examples because examples will help us to understanding the transformation of the sentence. Are we ready from the above? Note it down, keep on noting it down, and I shall keep teaching. Later, the handwriting should be neat and clean so that others may understand. The handwriting of each and every person should be legible. It should not be illegible. Now let us take the examples because we know that the examples will help us understand the rules and conditions. Questionnaire. The first question I am writing here: I saw him on Tuesday. The second question: you met me on Wednesday. The third question: we call you on Sunday. The fourth question: Arjun found all on Monday. And the fifth question I have written here, Bhisma saw them on Saturday. Now, what kind of this question is? We have to understand, we have to perceive through our conception. It is seen and viewed very mathematically in the grammatical study of the sentence that there are also some sentences which are particularly composed affirmative. Those affirmative sentences belong to the past indefinite tense. And we know that in the past indefinite tense we use the second form of the main verb. The construction of the affirmative sentence says that there comes a word of preposition on. In the construction of the sentence, to say that there comes a word of preposition on. After the word of preposition on, the name of day comes. The name of the day comes. The name of the day indicates the point of time. Okay. Sentences of such affirmative vision, sentences of such affirmative vision are required to be converting into the negative sentence. I mean to say that such sentences of affirmative vision we are going to change into negative. What is the rule? The rule says that the affirmative sentence that is in the past indefinite tense, the affirmative sentence that is in the past indefinite tense requires to be changed into the present perfect tense. Now see here, the subject is jotted down similarly. Okay, the rule says that the affirmative sentence is in the past indefinite tense, while the answer should be prepared in the present perfect tense. It means that we are going to make the negative sentence in the present perfect tense. And what is the structure of the present perfect tense? Subject plus has, have, you know. Okay. According to the subject, we have to use has and have. The subject I takes have. Then we have to add the negative word not. Then the second form of the main verb changing into the third form. I have not seen. We have to we have to delete the preposition on, and instead we have to use another preposition since. The name of the day is jotted down similarly. Tuesday. Complete answer we find. I saw him on Tuesday. This is the affirmative sentence, and we converted it to negative, and we found I have not seen him. Sorry, seen him since Tuesday. I met you met me on Wednesday. This is the affirmative sentence, and it is in the past indefinite tense. We are going to make it negative in the present perfect tense. The subject is jotted down similarly. You, we shall take, have. Okay, we shall add note. We shall change the second form of the main verb into third form. Meet. Then the object, me. We have to jettison the preposition on, and instead we have to use the preposition since. The name of the day should be jotted down similarly. Wednesday. We call you on Sunday. Now let's solve this question into the present perfect tense. We have not called you since Sunday. The first question, Arjun found all on Monday. Arjun hasn't or has not found all on Monday. Bhisma saw them on Saturday. Bhisma hasn't seen them since Saturday. Now, how amazing the rules are. you can feel and realize in your heart. Now I am going to convince you in a very more clear and blunt verse. There are also some affirmative sentences which are merely comfort in the past and tense. In the construction of the sentence, we find that there comes the word of preposition on, and after the word of preposition on, we find the name of the day that indicates the period point of time. Sentences of such, sentences of such affirmative vision are required to be converted into the negative sentence. Our grammarians have given us a very suitable and appropriate rule. Such affirmative sentences that is comfort in the past and tense change it into the negative in the present perfect tense. And the rule of the present perfect is that according to the subject, we have to use the helping verb has and have. Okay, then the negative element not is added, and means by removing and by deleting the preposition on, we have to use another preposition since. The name of the day comes similarly. Okay, understand? May I erase? Do you allow me to clean the whiteboard? Grammar versus language is really the pillar of literature. My professor told me while I was a student of graduation, my professor, my provost, told me in very sweet words, Rajendra, language is the backbone of literature. Language will help understanding everything, composing any kind of sentence. If our language is poor, if we are poor at language, literature cannot be commanded. Realize. Now the next section, aim. The sentence is just like a vast ocean of rules, regulations, terms, conditions, and proclamations. Now let's collect the next rule. There are such some affirmative sentences which are composed mainly in the past indefinite tense. They consist of the word of adverb ego, ego, ego. This grammatical adverb refers to the period of time now I'm reading from the above. There are such some affirmative sentences which are composed mainly in the past indefinite tense. They consist of the word of adverb ego. This grammatical adverb refers to the period of time. Such affirmative sentences are to be transforming into do you allow me to clean from the above? Are you noting down? Yeah. Note it down on the whiteboard. I'm just in the way to for you to note down. I will erase 2 lines from the above. Such affirmative sentences are to be transformed into negative. We have to observe the following rules. Now I am preparing the structures. The structure of the affirmative sentence, subject plus V2 plus object plus period of time plus ego. Hey, Mr. Indian, just give me a cup of tea. Miss Anusri, would you like to give me more cup of tea? Huh? Oh, then you know milk in your house. Oh, how nice you are. Or just prepare a tea inside. I'm just wait for the tea, okay? Good to go. Write the cycle carefully, child. Subject plus V2 plus subject plus period of time plus ego. This is the first structure of the affirmative sentence that we have prepared. Just do the work carefully. And now I'm preparing the next structure that is negative. The structure of the negative sentence. You draw the curtain, your eyes. Now look at the whiteboard carefully, what I'm writing. Subject plus a H, have plus not plus a V3 plus object plus 4. Subject plus a have plus not plus a V3 plus subject plus a 4. Therefore 4 plus period of time. I have prepared here. Now allow me to erase from the above. It is necessary to clean because we have to type the examples. Don't make me wait. Keep on noting down. Or let me teach continuously. Now the body is cleaned. Oh, Mr. Sunram, or just welcome. Well, don't mind. You doctor, you can guide me just be what I have. So just come inside. Don't move over here. Now let's take questionnaire. Come inside. The first question. I called you 5 days ago. We found him 10 days ago. The third question, you met me 1 month ago. She asked us 2 years ago. And the fifth question, Anu saw Radha 10 years ago. What a wonderful questions our grammars and scholars give us in the study of the sentence. So amazing, I feel, and you can also feel. Now let's consider the question. We have to consider each and every object composed by the nature. Nature is the best teacher. You can realize. I realize always in my life. How do you realize and what do you realize? It never comes to my mind. God guides me, nature guides me to perform my activity well. I don't know what your performance. Now let's consider the question. In the grammatical sound study of the sentence, we sometimes we find such sentences which are affirmative. Clearly, there are such some affirmative sentences which are particularly composed in the part of tense, and we know that in the part of tense we use the second for the main verb. Okay, the speciality of the affirmative sentence is that there comes such an element that indicates the period of time. Period of time means what? The time that is continuous, the time that is incessant, the time that indicates counting a number. Okay, period of time. And at the end of the sentence, we notice and we find a word of adverb, ego, A-G-O. This ego is an adverb. It means before. It means before. In Hindi, it means ke pahale. It means ke pahale. Our grammarians say that such an affirmative sentence requires to be transformed into negative. Though we know that the affirmative sentence deals with the part in of a tense consisting of the above ego, and we have to make it negative in the present perfect tense. Okay, the rule of grammar, the rule of transformation, the rule of sentence say that such an affirmative sentence that is composed in the part of tense consisting of the term ego requires its answer as negative in the present perfect tense. And we know that the structure of the present perfect tense is that according to the subject we have to use has and have. Now let's see, I will solve the question. The subject is jotted down similarly, I. Which helping verb will be used with I? Have. I have. Then add not. Then add the V3 called. Then jot down the object. I have not called you. Okay. Add the preposition for. Add the preposition for. Okay. Jot down the period of time. 5 days. What have we done? We have removed ego. Now I am convincing you in more clear and brilliant words. At the time of making a negative, write it down the subject similarly. According to the subject, use the helping verb has and have. Then add the negative or not. Then add the third form of the main verb. Then jot down the object. Then remove or delete ego. The words that indicate the period of time, sorry, Add the word ego. Use the preposition for. Use the preposition for. And after using the preposition for, write down the period of time. Okay. Now we submit another question. We found him 10 days ago. We with the pronoun we use have. Then add not. We have not found V3. Then use the object him. Then add the preposition for. What we have to write? 10 days. Ago is deleted. You met me 1 month ago. Now let's solve this question. You have not met me for 1 month. Now I'm solving the first question. She asked us 2 years ago. She hasn't asked us for 2 years. Anu saw Radha 10 years ago. Anu hasn't seen Radha 10 years. Sorry, Radha for 10 years. Beta Sundaram Singh, you will have to take tea with me, okay? I believe Vikas will also take. This will enjoy the morning period. Nothing is new and nothing is old. It is the outcome of our mind, our thought. Every moment is new, every moment is old. Change is the law of nature. Okay? Now I'm going to convince you again. When you find such a sentence that is affirmative that deals with the past indefinite tense consisting of the period of time followed by the verb ego, it is required to be changing into the negative. Our grammarians say that such an affirmative sentence is converted into the negative in the present perfect tense. You will have to keep in your mind the structure of the present perfect tense. Subject plus has, have plus not plus V3 plus object. Okay. Then the preposition for, then the period of time. And we have to remove that verb ego. Okay. Now I'm purporting the next rule. Figure. Thank you. My world, composed and created by God, is really very smart. We have not to be smart and handsome. Our duty is that we have to make the whole world smart and handsome. When the whole world is smart as it looks, you will automatically look smart and handsome. Now I am purporting the next rule, section O. N. There are such affirmative sentences which consist of the modal auxiliary verb has, have, had, followed by an object in the form of a noun or its equivalent. The affirmative sentence may be in the present and the past tense. Mr. World, may I erase? There are such affirmative sentences which consist of the model usually verb has, have had, followed by an object in form of a noun or its equivalent. The affirmative sentences may be in the present and past tense. Now I am preparing the structures. The structure of the affirmative sentence. Subject plus has, have, had plus object. This is our basic structure of the affirmative sentence. The next structure, the structure of the negative sentence. Subject plus is, am, are, was, were, plus not, plus without, plus object. The structure of the affirmative sentence is subject plus have, had plus subject. The structure of the negative sentence is subject plus is, am, are, was, were plus not plus without plus subject. Now this kind of the structure requires much understanding. We have to be very much careful in order to understand. Okay, not make haste. Very minutely we have to instill in our mind. First, I shall write here the question. I have a sword. We have caliber. The third question, you have ability. He has cane. She has lore. Lore. They have guts. Sundaram had smartness. Anu had power. Hemant had superiority. These questions will help us understand the rules and solving into negative. There are such some affirmative sentences in the grammatical sound study of the sentence which are found to be in the present and past tense. The specialty of the sentence is that in the affirmative sentence we find three different modal auxiliary verbs: had, have, and had. About the verbs, we can say and we know that the modal auxiliary verb has and have are the present form of the verb. Has and have are the present form of the verb and they are used according to the subject in the present tense. You may have a study in grammar. And the word, sorry, the modal auxiliary verb had, the modal auxiliary verb had is the past form of has and have. And that's why this modal auxiliary verb had is used with all subjects in the field of the past tense. It goes without reminding you because you are not a student of nursery, UKG, LKG. You are a student of MA, BA, PhD. Okay? I am not insulting you. Then, after the modal auxiliary verb, an object comes. Object may be a noun or its equivalent. Okay? Such sentences are to be changed into negative. Now see here. If the sentence is in the present tense, if the affirmative sentence is in the present tense, the answer should be in the present tense. If the affirmative sentence is in the past tense, the answer should be in the past tense. If the affirmative sentence consists of has and have, it means that it is in the present tense, and this affirmative sentence, while changing to negative, should be in the present tense. If the affirmative sentence consists of had, it means that it is in the past tense, and the negative sentence should be in the concerned past tense. Okay. Now let's see here I am solving. The subject is jotted down similarly. I remove the modal auxiliary verb, and according to the subject in the present tense, according to the subject in the present tense, we have to use is am or is am are. The subject is I, then use am. Then add the negative order not. Then add the preposition without. What is left us to do? We have the object to write. A sword. The complete answer we have received. You have caliber. The sentence in the present tense, the subject is we. The answer should be in the present tense now. We shall use here are by removing have. Then add not. Then add preposition without. Then the object caliber. You have ability. This sentence is in the present tense. We have to write the subject you. And it requires are by removing have. You are not without ability. Complete answer. She has cane. The subject, sorry, he has cane. He is singular. We shall write he similarly. Remove has and in place of has, which helping verb will come with he is. Then add not. Then add without. Then add object. He is not without cane. The fifth question is he, she has lower. Subject is similar, she, use each, then add not, then add without, then add object, low. They have guts. They are not without guts. The sixth question is Sundaram had smartness. This sentence is in the past tense. Okay, this sentence is in the past tense. And we know that had is the past form of has and have, and it is jotted down with all subjects in the past tense. Okay? This affirmative sentence goes into the past tense. Okay? Now see here. Subject is jotted down similarly. Sundaram. Though the sentence is the past tense, we have to make negative in the past tense. Had is removed, and according to the subject, we have to use was and were. Keep in the mind, after deleting the word had, we have to use was and were according to the subject. Sundaram is the third person, it is a masculine gender. Oh, just give Mr. Sundaram tea.
नहीं सुबह को भी चाय नहीं पीते
Done? We know. Done? लग दीजिए. Sundaram. Okay? Watch. Then add not. Without smartness, clear. Anu had power. What is the subject? Anu. What is Anu? Anu is the third person singular and it is feminine gender. Anu, watch, not, without, power. Complete. Hemant had a superiority. Hemant was not without superiority. The complete answer. How do you feel? We want to take tea. You will be
Yes.
laughing at him. You will be laughing at me, saying that what is the teacher doing here through teaching? It's my life. Loving students, the whole world is watching me in the morning period. And very sweet, sweet and pleasant words, I want to declare something. The whole and the entire world has witnessed a world-renowned poetic talent who is popularly known as John Milton. John Milton was a poet and dramatist of England. He composed a Maker, popularly known as Lycidas Comus. In that great renowned book composed by John Milton, he gave us a very nice and welcoming thought. That thought is peace hath her victory. The quotation or the thought given by the world renowned poet of England, John Milton, is that peace hath her victory. It means in our Hindi language, it is the peace. I'm not telling you in Hindi. I'm translating this quotation into English in other brilliant words. It is the peace of life that considers each and every condition and situation which brings victory in all conditions. So keep the mind peaceful. Always consider each and every situation brilliantly. Try your level best to be mute, serious, grave in your life, and you will be winner, victorious in your life. That's why that quotation said by John Milton is really proving true. Peace hath the victory. Okay, now I'm closing the class. Thank you.